Good afternoon and welcome once again to another edition of RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest. We're live from Del Rio, Texas, the Bank and Trust Rams Stadium as the Eagle Pass Eagles coming in 4-2 versus the Del Rio Rams rival week. Just like in Laredo, we have it here in Del Rio, Texas, as the Eagles travel for the second day in a row as far as they came yesterday, but it got postponed for today. So a 5 o'clock start. We're live on www.realsportslive.com and our YouTube channel, Real Sports Live. And Ray Mendoza will be leading off as we are at the top of the first. On the mound is number 25 for Del Rio. Ball one outside as they start. We start this game out on the mound for the Del Rio Rams is Hernandez. Ray Mendoza fouls that one off. 1 ball, 1 strike. So we are bringing you live baseball from Del Rio, Texas. 321 to the left field foul line and right field foul line. And misses high, ball 2. So 2 balls and a strike on Ray Mendoza. 228 to the power gaps and 350 to dead center field where all the flags are in display. And rips one into right field, going back. The right fielder can't get it, goes all the way to the fence as Ray will cruise in with a double to start off the ball game. On a 2-1 count, rips a ball into right field over the right fielder, and now Isaac Roque, the first baseman, comes into the box. We're live on 5 different platforms, actually 4 different platforms because they're working on the Facebook right now. So Ray taking the lead over at second. Hernandez, first pitch is a ball on Roque. Eagle Pass coming off a loss to Southwest on Friday, 5-1. And have a back-to-back. Lifts one. And right behind the third baseman, the shortstop will get under that one. And that's Ibarra over at short for Del Rio for 1 out. So now DeAndre Torres, the shortstop, will come to bat. So Mendoza takes his lead over at second. And misses high, ball 1. Hernandez. The Rams coming in 2-4 in the district season. On deck for the Eagles is Braulio Rodriguez, the third baseman. And strike on the inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. It is partly cloudy, breezy. Sun is out. And, of course, with a chance of baseball. As we're on top of the first here. And gets it in for a strike. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, runner in second base. Misses outside, ball 2. So evens out the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Saw Milk on the camera today, helping us out. And misses high, ball 3. We've seen a lot of curveballs out of Hernandez early on in his 3 batters that he's faced. A lot of off-speed stuff. Mendoza takes his lead over at second. 3-2 count. And misses high, ball 4. And Torres trots over to first with a walk. everybody that's logged on and tuned in. So on deck is Hector Montoya playing right field, followed by CJ Jimenez, the DH. David Lopez is behind the plate. Derek Ibarra is over in left. Isaac Gonzalez is over in second. And Eric Heredia is on the mound today. And the first pitch he sees, he rips one into left field. And into the glove of the left fielder for out number 2. So 2 outs here in the inning for Hector Montoya. Runner in scoring position for Eagle Pass. Montoya lefty. Runners will take their lead. Misses outside, ball 1. So runners at first and second, and lifts it foul, left side, and strike 1. So 1-1 the count. Oh, and Montoya. Strike 1 at the knees. Strike 2, excuse me. So 1 ball, 2 strikes on Montoya. So ball 1 and 2 the count. And Mendoza will go back to second. Torres is over at first. And up the middle into center field. Mendoza waved all the way home. Torres will be cut off at second. The run does count. So an RBI. And Torres, we're going to give him an RBI hit to center field. And the second out was the third out was Torres. It was an 8-3-6 for out number 3. And that retires the Eagles in the top of the first, as the Eagles will capitalize and get on the board. We'll go to the bottom half of the first. You're listening to Freddie Day at RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest. And we're back as we're live from Del Rio, Texas. Beautiful day for baseball. Yesterday, they had to postpone the game. There was some rain in the forecast yesterday. As you know, South Texas weather, when springtime comes around, it kind of changes from hour to hour. And yesterday, we had rain all day, and then they had some showers all across South Texas. So we're back here, and we're in the bottom of the first. At third is Braulio Rodriguez. DeAndre Torres is at short. Isaac Gonzalez is over at second. Isaac Roque is over at first. David Lopez is behind the plate. Barra is over at left field. Over in center is Ray Mendoza, and Hector Montoya is over in right field. So leading off the bottom of the first is Isaac Orozco, the second baseman for the Del Rio Rams. Heredia on the mound. First pitch over to first, and an error on the throw over to first base. So Orozco gets on an error, and runner is at second with no outs. And Maldonado, Anthony Maldonado, the center fielder, digs in. And a throw over to center field. Throw over to second, gets past the catcher. Gets past the shortstop into center field. Heredia digs in on the mound, looks over in the dirt, and a pass ball. Ball one. So runner at third now for Del Rio. We're at the bottom of the first. Swing and a miss. So 1-1 the count on Maldonado. Runner at third. He got on base on a throwing error from the third baseman. And he got to third on a pass ball. A ground ball to the shortstop. Over to first. And an RBI as they tied up the game 1-1. So one out, and they got that run back. So it's 1-1. It's tied here. We're in the bottom of the first. The pitcher, Hernandez, number 25, will dig in. And a grounder to the shortstop. Throws over to first. Digs it out for out number 2. A nice dig by Roque over at first. A nice play by DeAndre Torres, ranging backhand and into the hole. Now Barragan, the DH. Juan Barragan. And fouls it off. Strike one. So Alexander United played last night. They got their game in. 3-1 was the score. And a ground ball to the third baseman. And an error on the third baseman. So Barragan gets on, and now Perez, the right fielder. Runner at first. 2 outs. Fouls that one off. Strike one. On deck is Guy Creamer, the first baseman, followed by Rodriguez, third baseman. It's a 5 o'clock start, so many of you are still at work. If you have friends and family that couldn't make the trip to Del Rio, make sure you guys catch us on Facebook Live. Real Sports Live, RIO Sports Live. And a hit fly ball into left field. Right under that one for out number 3, and that retires the Rams in the bottom half of the first. 1 run on no hits, 2 errors, and 1 left on base. It's tied after 1. Listen to Freddie Day at RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest. We'll be back with more after this.
4 years ago, when we ran for re-election as county judge, it was the first time in the history of Maverick County that the county judge didn't have an opponent. Maverick County was embroiled in a big scandal having to do with federal funds. We were able to turn Maverick County around, and now other people want to run. We've reduced our debt from $70 million to $24 million in the last 4 years. We now operate with a $3.9 million surplus, and on top of that, we're compliant with all of our audits, and we're able to apply for funding again. We're here, and we're here to work for you and to fight for you. We'll continue to do that. We're not done. I humbly request your vote for your servidor, David R. Saucedo, during the March primaries. Thank you.
So we're back live, and leading off the inning is CJ Jimenez, followed by David Lopez and Derek Ibarra, are the 3 next due up for the Eagle Pass Eagles. As I was talking before the break, Alexander had a close one against United, 3-1. United South and OBJ got postponed till today at 6:30 is their start. They're going to start from when they actually ended last night in Laredo, and United South was actually leading that game. Southwest took care of South San, and so that leaves Eagle Pass, Del Rio, and then tomorrow the second round of district starts. So we finished today. A ground ball to the third baseman, chopped over, and over to first for out number 1. So 5-3 put out for out number 1. Now David Lopez, the catcher, steps in the left-hander's batter's box. Hernandez on the mound for Del Rio. Time is called. And misses ball 1. Hernandez, a junior. Strike 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike on the catcher, Lopez. Catches that outside corner, strike 2. So ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch to Lopez. And rings him up on a curveball. And he's going to be throwing a lot of those today. That is his go-to pitch. That is the pitch that he will go to strike you out or to start off the at-bat. And Derek Ibarra now, the left fielder. Ibarra tries to bunt himself on, strike 1. And a ground ball to the third baseman. Across the diamond for out number 3. As Hernandez has a 1-2-3 inning. And there retires the Eagles in the top half of the second. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. We'll be back with more after this. You listen to Freddie Day at RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest. Valdez Tire Record Service. We're located at 522 North Pierce Street in Eagle Pass, Texas. 24/7 record service. We handle commercial and industrial tows. Emergency roadside service. Automotive repair shop is also available. Call us at 830-757-3102 or come by 522 North Pierce Street. Valdez Tire Record Service, proud supporter of Eagle Pass Athletics. Make sure you come by. And we're back to live action. Heredia on the mound for the Eagles. And he'll be facing, here in the bottom half, is Creamer, Rodriguez, and Ibarra. We want to thank one of our advertisers, Lone Star Auto Garage, a complete auto care, full-service auto garage. They're located at 891 Florida Street, Suite 2, 872-5724 is the number to call. Lone Star Auto Garage. If you're in Del Rio, El Sabor de Mexico, Ajíos, they're located at 611 East de la Rosa Street here in Del Rio, Texas. You can find them on Facebook. And you can call ahead, 830-422-2048 to order your tacos al pastor, a bistec, delicious, Ajíos, El Sabor de Mexico. So Heredia will start his second inning of work. Guy Creamer, sophomore. First pitch he sees to deep center field. Tracking that one is Mendoza for out number one. So now Rodriguez will dig in, the third baseman. Misses outside, ball one. Misses high, ball two. Ground ball to the third baseman. And foul ball. So 2 balls and a strike on the hitter Rodriguez. As everybody's online right now on Facebook Live. I want to send a shout out to Ibarra, Derek Ibarra, who's watching it at work. Ground ball to the shortstop. Over to first for out number 2. So 2 down now, and Ibarra, the shortstop, will dig in. It's a 1-1 tied after an inning and a half. First pitch is a ball. And misses low again, ball 2. Trying to see how much he can get away with on that plate. He's going to give him the river. And a line shot into left field. Now Kay Fournette, the left fielder, comes to bat. So 2 down for the batter now. Kay Fournette. Sorry that we don't have their first names. Didn't give us the first names. Along the left field line, a lot of Ram fans get on their pickup trucks and look over the ball one. As find out here that not giving that outside corner, not giving the river. Missing outside, ball two. 2 down, runner at first. Game tied at 1-1. Eagles struck first in the top half of the first. Mendoza led off the inning with a double to right field. And then an RBI hit, ground ball up the middle, over to first. For out number 3, as Torres comes in and takes care of that. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base for the Del Rio Rams in the bottom half of the second. We go to the third. Listen to Freddie Day at RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest. We'll be back with more after this. Siesta Tires, Customs, and Wheels, located at 3166 Del Rio Boulevard in Eagle Pass, Texas. The best prices in town for wheels, tires, lift kits, and much more. Call them at 830-773-4010. That's Siesta Tires, Customs, and Wheels. Also, new location in Uvalde, Texas. Back to live action, and our camera operator doing a great job. It's all milk, making sure that you guys watch the action as Gonzalez will lead off the inning. We're in the top half of the third. Is Gonzalez, and then top of the lineup, ball 1 from Hernandez. Ball 2 misses low. Strike 1. Fouls that one off. Strike 2. So Hernandez on the mound for Del Rio. Gonzalez for the Eagles. The 2-2 pitch. And just misses on that curveball. And full count now. So the payoff pitch from Hernandez to Gonzalez. And fouls that one off. As the sun sets, actually the cloud covered now. There's some clouds coming in from the west of us. So Hernandez, the 3-2 pitch to Gonzalez. Swing and a miss, strike 3. as he went to his out pitch, the curveball for out number one. So now Ray Mendoza, who has the lone hit for the Eagles. He started the inning, the first top of the first, with a double over the right fielder's head. Ball one. Misses low, ball two. The train goes by quickly, not like an Eagle Pass where it takes about 3 days for one train to move. Comes through here quickly. 2 balls, no strikes on the hitter Mendoza. Misses high, ball three. I believe Hernandez is trying to stay away from Mendoza's after that double. He doesn't want to give up another hit. And that one, belt high, strike one. We got one out here in the top half of the third. Hernandez 3-1 delivery. And misses ball four. Takes his base. So walk. Isaac Roque, who flew out to the shortstop his first time up. Will dig in his second time. He's 0 for 1 with a runner at first, one out. Hernandez will check the runner at first. And a strike on the outside corner. If the Eagles win here, they can keep pace with Southwest as they move to 5-2. Runner goes, and he is out at second. As the catcher threw down to second and got Mendoza caught stealing for out number two. So 1-1 count on Roque. Inside, ball two. So 2 outs here in the inning. Misses high, ball three. 3-1 the count. This is the second time around that they see Hernandez. And rip shot down the left field line as Roque will make his turn and stop at first with a single to left. Now DeAndre Torres, who does have some power, senior. So with 2 outs, runner at first. Torres steps in. Hernandez checks the runner. And first pitch is a ball. And again, the telltale sign. He does have a telltale sign when he throws that curveball. I don't know why we're not catching on what he does there, but his first pitch is always a curveball, and then he comes back with a fastball right there, and Torres. So So DeAndre Torres laces one into right field for a single. And it has another runner in scoring position as the pitching coach will come out to talk to his pitcher, Hernandez. An early visit for the coach, not wondering why he would come out quick. But nonetheless, he's out here. And there's going to be a pinch runner for Roque, which is Richie Luna. He comes in. And Braulio Rodriguez, who flew out to left field his first time up, seeing the first pitch. With 2 outs, top of the third. There's Hernandez and Coach So Braulio will dig in, right-handed hitter, runner at first and second with 2 outs. Shakes him off. Hernandez checks the runner at second. And starts him off with a curveball. Ball 1. Luna will take his lead at second. Misses outside. Ball 2. And Hernandez tries Alan Hernandez. Call him Güero down here in Del Rio. Pitcher for the Del Rio Rams. And a ground ball to the second baseman. Flips over to second. And the ball missed. All the way around to score is Luna. The third is Torres. No throw down. So an error. As DeAndre Torres, there was a force out at second, and the shortstop took his eye. Ibarra took his eye off the ball, and he's all the way to third. Braulio Rodriguez gets on a fielder's choice, and Hector Montoya now with 2 outs. The Eagles go ahead 2-1. Montoya has the RBI, misses ball 1. And Braulio, we're going to give him an RBI on that fielder's choice. Runners at the corners, and another hit into center field. And that's 2 RBIs for Montoya. 2 hits as he's red hot. Braulio goes to second. Hector's at first with 2 outs. Another run comes across the plate. A 2-out rally for the Eagles here makes it 3-1. Now CJ Jimenez, who grounded out to third his first time up, digs in. Rodriguez takes his lead over at second. And first pitch CJ Jimenez sees is a fastball. He fouls it off, strike 1. So Montoya takes his lead over at first. Rodriguez takes his lead over at second. 2 outs. And a strike goes in with a curveball. So CJ quickly in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. His out pitch is the changeup or the curveball, so he's going to change the pace here. And Rodriguez toying with Hernandez as he gets back. Two runs already in. Runner goes, swing and a miss. again, knowing his pitch pattern, that's his out pitch. When he has you 2-0 or ahead of you, he's going to throw that curveball to get out of that. So strikeout swinging for out number 3. And 2 runs come in, 2 runs on 3 hits. 1 error and 2 left on base for the Eagles. But they go ahead. Go to the bottom half of the third. Your Eagles 3. Home half Del Rio Rams 1. We'll be back with more after this. You listen to Freddie Dea, RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest. Sarita's Tortilla Factory with 3 great locations to serve you in Maverick County. Come try our delicious barbacoa with the tortillas. Si son Saritas, ni me las calientes. Also, you can get our tortillas in Laredo, Texas at your local supermarket. That's Sarita's Tortilla Factory. The law offices of Orlando Rodriguez, an attorney serving Maverick, Montgomery County, and the greater Houston area. Call us first or learn more at www.rgz.law. 830-201-3092. With 15 years of experience, call us first for fair, someone with integrity, respect, sincere, and someone you can trust. The law offices of Orlando Rodriguez. Ajios, 611 East de la Rosa Street in Del Rio, Texas. Call them up, 830-422-2048. Llamen para ordenar sus tacos. Ajios, Del Rio, Texas. El sabor de México. We're back to live action here. Heredia will see Orozco. First pitch he sees is a strike on the outside corner. Orozco had the raced on an error and scored the lone run for the Del Rio Rams. Swinging and is ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes on the hitter Orozco. No balls, 2 strikes on the hitter Orozco, the leadoff hitter. Here in the bottom of the third. Misses outside, ball 1. Some clouds rolling in here. Misses outside, ball 2. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes on the hitter, Orozco. And a ground ball to the shortstop. Torres will over to first for out number 1. As Orozco grounds out to the shortstop for out number 1. Now Anthony Maldonado, the center fielder who grounded out to the shortstop, his first time up back in the first. Bottom of the third, 3-1 to score. And catches that outside corner, strike 1. And pops up. Ball will get to foul territory, strike 2. So Heredia ahead in the count. Don't forget, guys, tomorrow we'll be in Laredo, Texas, as the Eagles will travel to Laredo this Kruger Field for a 6 o'clock game. The wind, the pitch, and a tapper. Torres will get to it for out number 2. Nice get by Torres for out number 2. So now hitting is Hernandez, Alan Hernandez, the pitcher who grounded out to the shortstop, Torres. Bottom half of the third, 3-1 the score, 1 run for the Rams, and gets that one, strike 1. As the it's 5:45 in the afternoon, and just missed. Ball 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. Heredia, the wind, the pitch, and a grounder to the shortstop. Torres was busy in this inning for out number 3. So all 3 outs were the assist by Torres as he took care of all 3 outs. And the Rams go in order, 1, 2, and 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. As we want to Lone Star Auto Garage, 891 Florence Street, Suite 2. Call them up, 872-5724, if you need an complete auto care. Lone Star Auto Garage. Hey guys, you need a car, truck, or SUV? Just call Sal at 513-6675, 830-77-513-6675. If you need a car, truck, or SUV, Brown, Chevy, Buick, GMC, Vigo Pass, just call Sal. Ask for Sal. Tell him I sent you. He'll take care of you. Red carpet treatment. Call him up, 830-513-6675. And for the Eagles in the top half of the 4th, Lopez, Ibarra, and Gonzalez due up. They're up 3-1. 1 run in the first and 2 in the third. As the Eagles try and get some more insurance runs here. So the 4th inning, top of the 4th. And we got some faithful Eagle fans here. Mr. Victor Perry and his wife, Sonia Perry, making the trip to Del Rio to watch the Eagles play. Of course, if you can't make the trip, you can visit us on www.riosportslive.com. Go to our Facebook page. Like us, share us, and follow us. Real Sports Live. Go to our YouTube channel and subscribe to YouTube channel, Real Sports Live. Roku TV, Apple TV. There's many ways that you can catch us. So David Lopez is 0 for 1. And a strike on the outside corner. And a fly ball to left field. The left fielder will be coming in under it for out number 1. Now Derek Ibarra, the left fielder, who's 0 for 1, grounded out to the third baseman his first time up. Will dig in. Clouds rolling in here at the Bank and Trust Rams Stadium. Fouls that one off. Tries to button himself on. Yesterday we came down about 45 minutes from Eagle Pass. We came down, we set up, and they postponed the game until today, so we had to make a return trip. And it's okay. We had some ajillos, El Sabor de Mexico, 611 East de la Rosa. Some delicious tacos. Taquillos beefsteak, El Pastor. As he fouls that one off. So if you're ever in Del Rio, if you come down to Del Rio, that's the place to go if you want some tacos al pastor or beefsteak, served with cucumbers and red onions and a lot of stuff. And a fly ball to left field for out number 2. He threw the 0-2 curveball and flies out to left field for out number 2. Isaac Gonzalez, who struck out swinging his first time up, he's 0 for 1. Comes the bat. We're in the top half of the 4th. 2 outs in the inning for Gonzalez. There's Hernandez on the mound. Starts him off with the ball outside. Don't see a familiar face out here for the Del Rio Rams. Have not seen John David Torres. And catches that outside corner, strike 1. So 1-1 the count. On deck is Ray Mendoza, who's 1 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. In the dirt. So tomorrow night, tomorrow 6 o'clock, the Eagles will travel to Laredo and start the second round of District 29 6A. And a ground ball to the first baseman as Creamer steps on the bag for out number 2. For out number 3, excuse me, as the Eagles will go down in order in the top half of the 4th. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. After 3.5, your Eagles 3, the Rio Rams 1. We'll be back with more after this. You're listening to Freddie Day at RealSportsLife.com, Real Sports Life Southwest. Back to live action. We want to send a shout out to Hector Fernandez on Facebook as he's watching and shared our video. So we're in the bottom half of the 4th. Barragan, Perez, and Creamer due up for the Rams. Swing and a miss, strike 1. A ground ball to the third baseman. Over to first for out number 1. So Perez, Rolando Perez, right fielder, digs in. He flew out to left field his first time up. And the first pitch swinging, hits it into left field. So runner is on for Guy Creamer, who flied out to center field his first time up. So runner at first with one out. And a fly ball to left field. Falls in for a hit. As Creamer just put the bat out there. And a single to left. With an out now, Rodriguez, the third baseman. So in the bottom half of the fourth, one out. Runners are at first and second. Heredia comes set. And misses low, ball one. Rodriguez the last time grounded out to the shortstop. Back in the second. 0 for 1. Chases Pettis back to second. And yes, he goes around. Strike one. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Pettis at second, Creamer at first. The plate, Rodriguez. And just misses, ball 2. We're in the bottom half of the fourth inning. Eagles lead by 2, 3-1. Heredia comes set from the stretch, looks over at second. And a ground ball as Gonzalez is there. Flips to second. And the ball gets away. And there's a force out at second. The run comes in. Creamer is forced out. 4-6 for out number 2. And Rodriguez ends up at second after the throw. So 2 outs. And a run comes in for the Rams as they're only down 3-2 now with 2 outs. Runner at second base, Ibarra, who got a hit to left his first time up. And gets in there with a strike. Checks the runner over at second. And misses outside, ball 1. So 2 outs, runner at second base. 1 run already in here in the bottom half of the fourth for the Rams. And misses low, ball 2. And up the middle, a nice grab. And there's going to be a play at the plate. And gunned him down at third. Nice play. Nice defensive play. As the ball gets into center field, it was a hit to center, and they gunned Rodriguez down as he was trying to come home. 8-2-5 for out number 3, and the Eagles get out of the jam here, only allowing 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. After 4 complete from Del Rio, Texas, the Bank and Trust Rams Stadium, your Eagles 3, the Rams 2. We'll be back with more after this. You're listening to Freddie Lea, RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest. And we're back live to RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest. Del Rio, Texas, Eagles leading 3-2. We're in the top half of the 5th. Mendoza, Roque, and Torres due up. Hernandez. As this is the 3rd time that Mendoza will face Hernandez. He is 1 for 1 with a run scored and a walk. And a hit to deep center field. The center fielder going back, and into the glove for out number 1. Now Isaac Roque, who got a hit and a run scored. Actually, the run scored was to Luna, the pinch runner. But he got on. Back in the 3rd. So Roque fouls that one off. Strike 1. Strike 2. So he's ahead and out, no balls, 2 strikes, and he will go back to that curveball here with a 0-2 count. And in the dirt. Swing and a miss, strike 3 for the 2nd out. Joe Costilla from Denver, Colorado. Great connection, Freddie. Enjoying the game from Denver, Colorado. Thank you, sir, for logging on and tuning in to RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest. DeAndre Torres, next batter. Strike 1. And he rips that one into center field as hitters adjust the 3rd time around. Should adjust the 3rd time around, seeing the same pitcher. And Torres gets a single to center. Now Braulio Rodriguez, who reached on a fielder's choice and had an RBI, 0 for 1 with 2 outs in the inning. Torres over at first. And the ball is thrown almost away. Ball 1. Stolen base by Jandre Torres. Torres over it. And a ground ball up the middle. And Torres will come around to score. Braulio Rodriguez, a 2-out RBI single. As Torres comes in to score, and Braulio has his second RBI, making it 4-2. With 2 outs, we're in the top half of the 5th. The Eagles take a 2-run lead here. And Caleb Maldonado will pinch run. For Braulio Rodriguez and Hector Montoya, who's 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs. And a ball raked first pitch into left center field, and Montoya is seeing the ball well as he took that pitch, that outside pitch, and deposited into left center field. So now we're going to have a pinch runner, number 15, Victor Perry, will come in over at first base. So runners at first and second, with strike on the outside corner. So 2 outs here, a run already in, and they have another runner in scoring position. Maldonado is at second. Over at first is Perry. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. And with 2 outs, he's going to see the curveball come in here with an 0-2 count. And the runner gets back. Maldonado. This next pitch is brought to you by Rody's Country Fried Chicken, 1910 El Indio Highway in Eagle Pass, Texas. You can order on Facebook now. If you go to Facebook, Rody's Country Fried Chicken, you can like them, and you can order from there. They're delicious tenders. They're famous gizzards, plus wings, jalapeno poppers, and their menu is also for Good Friday. Make sure you guys call them up or go by there and have their fish plate. That's Brody's Country Fried Chicken. 0-2 count. Runner goes. And a throw down to third. Almost got away from the third baseman. Runners advance. As Maldonado took off, expecting for a throw down from the pitcher, step out, and almost got gunned down at second as he was 3/4 of the way now. The catcher, 1 ball, 2 strike count on Jimenez. The 1-2 pitch, and fouls that one off. CJ Jimenez, a freshman for the Eagles. Runners at second and third with 2 outs, 1 run already in. The 1-2 pitch in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 count and a dribbler to third. Third baseman gets over and throws it away. 1 run comes in, 2 runs come in, and Jimenez goes to second, excuse me. As he gets on an error by the third baseman, a throwing error. Puts Creamer off the bag, and 2 runs come in. Jimenez over at second. For David Lowe. Actually, they're going to pinch hit for David. It's number 13, I believe. Christian Del Bosque. So the Eagles take a 6-2 lead here in the top half of the 5th. With 2 outs, Del Bosque will dig in. First pitch he sees, fouls it off. Swing and a miss, and the ball gets away from the catcher, David Garza. And Jimenez to third. So with 2 outs, 3 runs come in for the Eagles in the top half of the 5th. Del Bosque, the 0-2 count, and a grounder to the shortstop. Over to first for out number 3. And 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on base. After 4.5, your Eagle Pass Eagles 6. The home half, Del Rio Rams 2. Go to the bottom half. Fernet, Orozco, and Maldonado due up for Del Rio. We'll be back with more after this. You're listening to Freddie Day at RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest.
4 years ago, when we ran for re-election as county judge, it was the first time in the history of Maverick County that the county judge didn't have an opponent. Maverick County was embroiled in a big scandal having to do with federal funds. We were able to turn Maverick County around, and now other people want to run. We've reduced our debt from $70 million to $24 million in the last 4 years. We now operate with a $3.9 million surplus, and on top of that, we're compliant with all of our audits, and we're able to apply for funding again. We're here, and we're here to work for you and to fight for you. We'll continue to do that. We're not done. I humbly request your vote for your servidor, David R. Saucedo, during the March primaries. Thank you.
So we're back to live action. We're in the bottom half of the 5th. The Eagles take a 4-run lead, 6-2. Heredia will face Fernet. Orozco and Maldonado due up. Bottom half of the 5th. Fernet grounded out to the shortstop his first time up and popped up the ball. And that ball gets out of play. And the ball lifted into the hands of the shortstop for out number 1. Now the leadoff hitter, Orozco, who reached on an error, has one of the 2 runs and grounded out to the shortstop back in the 3rd, so he's 0 for 2. There's some bullpen action in the Del Rio Rams bullpen. Looks like number 21. And just missed. Ball 1. There is some bullpen action also in the Eagle Pass bullpen. It looks like Rolly Risa is in the bullpen. Strike 1. And the ball lifted into center field. Going back for it is Mendoza. And into the glove, as he looked like a receiver there. He played receiver for the Eagles during football season, and that looked like he was an over-the-shoulder catch for out number 2. Great work by the camera guy, Saul Mill, getting that ball down there, getting you the coverage. Now Anthony Maldonado misses outside, ball 1. Two outs in the inning. We're in the bottom half of the 5th. Misses outside, ball 2. Goes with the fastball, and that ball is curving foul as Victor Perry is in at right field and gave chase to the bullpen side and falls foul, strike 1. Maldonado 0 for 2 against Heredia. Also, Caleb Maldonado is in for defensive purposes. He's over at 3rd. So 1 ball or 2 balls and a strike on Maldonado. 2-1 pitch from Heredia. And misses high, ball 3. So 3-1 count now on Anthony Maldonado. And pops it up as Del Bosque will get under that one for out number 3. And Heredia gets out of the inning, pops him up to the catcher for out number 3, and has a quick inning, 1, 2, 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base as we complete 5 from Del Rio, Texas, to Bank and Trust Rams Stadium. Your Eagles 6, Del Rio Rams 2. We'll be back with more after this. Listen to Freddie Day at RealSportsLife.com, Real Sports Life Southwest.
Valdez Tire Record Service. We're located at 522 North Pierce Street in Eagle Pass, Texas. 24/7 record service. We handle commercial and industrial tows. Emergency roadside service. Automotive repair shop is also available. Call us at 830-757-3102 or come by 522 North Pierce Street. Valdez Tire Record Service, proud supporter of Eagle Pass Athletics. Make sure you come by.
Fiesta Tires, Customs, and Wheels,
located at 3166 Del Rio Boulevard in Eagle Pass, Texas. The best prices in town for wheels, tires, lift kits, and much more. Call them at 830-773-4010. That's Siesta Tire.
And we're back to live action. Orly Garza, the leadoff hitter in the inning, as he sees Hernandez. So we're in the top half of the sixth. It's Garza and then Edward Mendoza. His coach will come in and bring his subs in. 1 ball, 1 strike on Garza. So the 1-1 count to Garza from Hernandez. And it ranges as Garza gets a single to center. As Ibarra will and Derek Ibarra will come back in as he was being pinch hit for. So now Edward Mendoza. So the leadoff hitter is on for the Eagles. Top half of the sixth, scheduled for 7. Ibarra takes his lead over at first. First pitch is a strike. Ibarra and a ball. Want to thank all our advertisers who have believed in what we're doing and what we're trying to accomplish is to give these young men and women, because we foul ball, strike 2, as Ibarra was at second. We're trying to give them an opportunity to be seen in this platform that we have, to where college recruiters that are out there watch a game or two, get on our website, realsportslive.com. And, my partner, Joe Bowling, who had that vision, and knowing the fact that we have a product. So if you're interested in advertising, call us up, 830-968-2010, or send us an email, realsportslifesw. It's realsportslifesw@gmail.com, so I can send you advertising packages as we advertise year-round because we are always busy. Even in the summer, we're busy broadcasting live events. Runner goes, swing and a miss, and runner goes down to second, safe at second. So Mendoza goes down swinging for out number 1, and Ibarra has a stolen base. Now the leadoff hitter, Ray Mendoza, with 1 out. I want to thank Knickerbocker, Heredia, Jesus Salinas, and Berain also for advertising, and we're able to get some equipment, some new equipment. First pitch is a ball, and he takes off to third. No throw down by Garza. So another stolen base by Ibarra, as he's in 90 feet away of adding some insurance runs here. Time is called. Runner at third. Mendoza looks at a ball. So if you're following us on Facebook, if you're following us on YouTube, and a ball hit into the gap, that ball is all the way to the wall, and Mendoza will round first into second base with a stand-up double, RBI double. That's his second double. That's his second extra base hit today. And he gets an RBI as he brings in Ibarra from third. Now, Isaac Roque, who's 1 for 3. And adds some insurance here. One more run comes in, 7-2. Strike 1. Runner at second. Misses outside. Ball 1. So Hernandez into his he's pitched 5 2/3, 5 1/3 of an inning. Ball lifted, foul. Strike 2. Misses outside, ball 2. Evens out the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouls that one off. Stays in the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And hit by a pitch as he comes inside. And Roque will so after that was his last batter as Hernandez walks out. Hernandez walks out to and he will be going probably to shortstop. Number 21 will be coming in. That's Salazar. I believe it's Manny Salazar. Probably a junior. I can say maybe a junior. But I'll check for you. For everybody that's listening, even here at the park. We'll try and find out who Salazar is. And some of his stats. So, and for Hernandez, he goes 5. Shout out to Julio Risa. 5 1/3. Striking out. Striking out 5. Walking 2, giving up 9 hits, 7 runs, and 6 earned. That was a line on Alan Hernandez. So now runners at first and second with 1 out for DeAndre Torres, who is 2 for 2 with 2 runs scored and a walk. So Salazar, first pitch to him, he lifts it in the air, in the infield, and under it is the third baseman for out number 2. Now Caleb Maldonado, the third baseman, will be coming in to hit for Rodriguez. With 2 outs, runners at first and second. First pitch he sees, grounds it up to the third baseman and steps on the bag for a force out. So it's 5 unassisted for out number 3. And that takes care of the Eagles in the top half of the 6th. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. After 5.5, your Eagles 7, the Real Rams 2. Go to the bottom half. We'll be back with more after this. You're listening to Freddie Dea, RealSportsLife.com, Real Sports Life Southwest. Siesta Tires, Customs, and Wheels, located at 3166 Del Rio Boulevard in Eagle Pass, Texas. The best prices in town for wheels, tires, lift kits, and much more. Call them at 830-773-4010. That's Siesta Tires, Customs, and Wheels. Also, new location in Uvalde, Texas. So we're back to live action. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Eagles up by 5. As Heredia looks to throw his 6th inning of work. Guys, SmartStream USA is a HD private box that you can get. And you can, if you have internet, you can stream live TV. So Hernandez, Barragan, and Perez due up for the Del Rio Rams here in the bottom half of the 6th. Heredia, first pitch. And Hernandez will fly out to left field for out number 1. Now Barragan, who reached on an error and grounded out to third base his first time up. Swing and a miss, strike 1. And in the dirt, ball 1. He's a senior this year, yeah. Yeah. So the 1-1 count on Barragan. Misses low, ball 2. As Risa over in the bullpen is warming up, just in case Heredia needs some relief. It misses high, ball 3. So 1 out here in the bottom half of the 6th. A 3-1 pitch from Heredia to Barragan. And right down the pipe for strike 2. Evens full count now. So the payoff pitch to Barragan from Heredia. And misses high, ball 4. Barragan trots over to first. For Rolando Perez, the right fielder, who's 1 for 2 with a run scored. He's one of the 2 runs that have scored for the Rams. Orozco is the other one. So runner at first base with 1 out. And a tapper going to first for out number 2. 4-3, and Barragan goes over to second as the only play was to first, and Gonzalez takes care of that one. 4-3 for out number 2. Now Guy Creamer, the first baseman, who's 1 for 2. Two outs in the bottom half of the 6th inning. 7-2 the score. And a strike as he throws the first pitch strike with the curveball. And a ball that's lifted into the hands of the shortstop for out number 3. And Heredia, after issuing that walk, gets out of the inning for out number 3. And the Eagles, the Del Rio Rams, no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. We go to the top half of the 7th. Your Eagles 7, Del Rio Rams 2. We'll be back with more after this 7th inning stretch. We'll be back with more. RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest. Are you tired of paying for cable, or you're tired of paying for channels that you don't even watch? What if you can pay for cable once and get unlimited access to TV shows, movies, all sporting events, including NFL Sunday Ticket, NBA League Pass, MLB Pass, and all the pay-per-view events with just one-time purchase? I'm not talking about the jailbroken Fire Stick. Those don't work, as they only stream free internet streams. This box streams private HD streams, only available to customers with this particular box. Get your Smart Stream USA box today. Text Joe at 210-446-8881. Ask for him to send you a demo video, and text him. This box sells for $300, but tell him that Freddie sent you from RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest, and get an instant $80 discount. $220. It's all it takes one time to get your unlimited TV, live TV, TNT, Bravo, Showtime, HBO, History Channel, Fox, all live TV channels. For only $220. Call today, 210-446-8881. Tell them Freddie sent you and get $80 off the retail price. Call today, 210-446-8881. That's SmartStream USA. As we go to the top half of the 7th, for the Eagles, John David Torres is made his presence here. Great kid. Miss him out here in the field. So Miguel Salazar is the pitcher for the Del Rio Rams, and Victor Perry, followed by CJ. Actually, Rolly Risa will be coming in to hit for And fouls that one off. 1 ball, 1 strike. This batter is brought to you by the law offices of Victor Perry. Victor Perry. Don't worry, I'm not going to charge you for that. I'm just throwing it out there. And fouls that one off. Strike 2. You can call him up at 830-968-8484. Or is it 968-8484? Or ball 2. You can call Victor Perry at 758-1200. Call him at the office. The 2-2 count. And lifts it. Foul. Creamer comes towards the dugout. And now the sun is out. 6:40 in the early evening. As we started this game at 5 o'clock. It's an hour and 40 minutes into the game, and we're already in the top of the 7th. A fast, quick game. Wow. So, as you're going to see some shadows from the grandstands here in Del Rio. 2-2 count. Miguel Salazar on the mound for Del Rio as he came in. And a lace one into right field as Perry gets on with a single on a 2-2 pitch. Gets a pitch he can handle and hits one into right field. Now Rolly Risa. First pitch he sees is a strike inside. Coach Frenchie McRae making his presence felt here. The head coach for the Del Rio Rams. He's out here as an administrator. Fouls that one off. Strike 2. Want to send a shout out to Charlie Jimenez, who is working and can't be out here. He's doing his thing. Perry going to second. So big shout out to Charlie. What's going on, Charlie? Make sure you send a check over to Real Sports Live Southwest as Perry goes to second with a stolen base. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And swing and a miss on an outside pitch. Salazar gets Risa swinging for out number 1. Christian Del Bosque, who came in the 5th. I'm going to send a shout out to Mando Lopez over in Laredo. Runner goes and lifted into left field. Perry will have to run back to second as he was a hit and run. And Del Bosque flies out to left field for out number 2. Also want to send a shout out to Grant Bibb, who is over at Ram Country Auto World in Eagle Pass. He's listening to our broadcast and watching the game. Want to send out some hellos to Yvette Cortinas from the Del Rio Rams, Eduardo Barderas, as they are watching us on Facebook Live. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And Charlie says that he's working. Apparently he's working. I doubt that. He's not working. He's sitting around watching the game. So we're in the top of the 7th. And Derek Ibarra as he's able to enjoy this game on HD quality video. We're streaming. Salazar looks Perry back to second. Also, Rolly Salinas. Want to send a hello to Knickerbocker Heredia. Hassel Salinas and Berain. 773-9228. Derek Ibarra will dig in. And 2 outs. Top half of the 7th. Man, a ball hit into center, actually into the shortstop, brings it down, and Perry gets in with a RBI for Ibarra as he hit it up the middle, and Hernandez made a nice play on it, and he gets an RBI there. So now Isaac Gonzalez, the lefty, comes up after being 0 for 2. Got pinch hit. Salazar. And Ibarra will be safe at second. Almost gunned down. Ball 1. So with 2 outs, the Eagles score another run, 8-2. Shout out to all the managers and the trainers, Sanchez and Treviso, Alex Treviso and Risa. These guys are doing nothing other than just walking up and down. So we're live from Del Rio, Texas. Bank and Trust Ram Stadium. Runner at second is Ibarra. Salazar. And foul ball. The 2-1 count to Gonzalez. Saw Milk doing a great job on the camera always. We're terribly sorry that he couldn't be there for Southwest. He said he didn't recognize me with the new hairdo that I had. It's okay. But we have him now, and he's doing great work on the camera for us today. 3-1 count now. So Ibarra takes his lead over at second. A pitch and a ground ball that gets Creamer over and steps on the bag for out number 3. And that retires the Eagles in the top half of the 7th. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Go to the bottom half of the 7th. Rodriguez, Ibarra, and Fernet due up. And the Eagles are ahead. Eight to 2 is the score. We go to the bottom half of the 7th inning. Rolly Risa will come in, so we'll get the stat, the line for Heredia. Is Heredia pitched 6 innings. No strikeouts. One walk. Scattering 4 hits. 2 runs and 1 earned for Heredia. So 6 innings. No strikeouts, 1 walk, 4 hits, 2 runs, and 1 earned. As he's a pitcher on record for the win here as we go to the bottom half of the 7th. And Rolly Risa has a save opportunity here. So Risa will be facing Rodriguez, Ibarra, and Fernet. Guys, if you're ever in Del Rio, you have to visit Ajíos, El Sabor de Mexico. They're at 611 East de la Rosa in Del Rio, Texas. 830-422-2048 is the number to call. Call and order your tacos. Tacos de al pastor and de bistec. Salsa roja, salsa verde, cilantro, pepinos, cebolla morada. Great food. Ajíos. El Sabor de Mexico, as we get first pitch, and Risa makes Salazar ground out to the back to the pitcher. As number 21, Salazar. First pitch, one out, as he grounds out 1-3 for out number 1. And a quick game, an hour and 50 minutes into the game, as we're in the bottom half of the 7th. And a strike on the outside corner, as Ibarra digs in. He moved to third base from shortstop. Swing and a miss, strike. And just misses ball 1. Misses letter high. So Risa, in relief of Heredia, steps off the rubber. As Risa is telling his catcher he can't see the sign. The sun is bright, as the clouds have. We're sitting in the stands with the fans. The press box was not available for us, so swing and a miss, strike 3, and Ibarra goes down swinging for out number 2. So after going 2 for 2, Ibarra goes down swinging. So he's 2 for 3. Now Fernet with 2 outs. And a pitch up the middle. And Risa over to first for out number 3. And that takes care of the Del Rio Rams in the bottom of the 7th. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base, as the Eagles take this one 8-2 and move to 5-2 in district play, as they keep pace with Southwest. And tomorrow, don't forget, guys, we'll be live from Laredo, Texas, Kruger Field, as the Eagles will take on the Laredo Alexander Bulldogs, who find themselves unbeaten, or actually they're unbeaten in district play. So we'll be back with more after this. You're listening to Freddie Day at RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest.
4 years ago, when we ran for re-election as county judge, it was the first time in the history of Maverick County that the county judge didn't have an opponent. Maverick County was embroiled in a big scandal having to do with federal funds. We were able to turn Maverick County around, and now other people want to run. We've reduced our debt from $70 million to $24 million in the last 4 years. We now operate with a $3.9 million surplus, and on top of that, we're compliant with all of our audits, and we're able to apply for funding again. We're here, and we're here to work for you and to fight for you. We'll continue to do that. We're not done. I humbly request your vote for your servidor, David R. Saucedo, during the March primaries. Thank you.
Valdez Tire Record Service. We're located at 522 North Pierce Street in Eagle Pass, Texas. 24/7 record service. We handle commercial and industrial tows. Emergency roadside service. Automotive repair shop is also available. Call us at 830-757-3102 or come by 522 North Pierce Street. Valdez Tire Record Service, proud supporter of Eagle Pass Athletics. Make sure you come by.
Siesta Tires, Customs, and Wheels, located at 3166 Del Rio Boulevard in Eagle Pass, Texas. The best prices in town for wheels, tires, lift kits, and much more. Call them at 830-773-4010. That's Siesta Tires, Customs, and Wheels. Also, new location in Uvalde, Texas. Lone Star Auto Garage at 891 Florence Street, Suite 2, 872-5724. Lone Star Auto Garage, a full-service auto garage in Eagle Pass, Texas. Just call Sal at 513-6675 if you need a car, truck, or SUV. Just call Sal at 513-6675. Ajíos, El Sabor de Mexico. Call them up if you're in Del Rio, 611 East de la Rosa. That's Ajíos. Saritas Tortilla Factory, with 3 great locations to serve you in Maverick County. Come try our delicious barbacoa with the tortillas. Si son Saritas, ni me las calientes. Also, you can get our tortillas in Laredo, Texas. And for all of us here in Del Rio, Texas, as we're finalizing this broadcast from Del Rio, Texas, at the Bank and Trust Ram Stadium, the Eagle Pass Eagles take the win, 8-2. The winning pitcher for Eagle Pass, Eric Heredia, 6 innings, allowing 4 hits, no walks, 1 walk, no strikeouts, 2 runs, and 1 earned. That's Eagle Pass Eagles. From all of us here, For Freddie Dea, my camera operator, Saul Milk, thank you very much. Once again, tomorrow night, going to be live from Laredo, Texas, as Alexander will play host to Eagle Pass at 6 o'clock. We'll be there. RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest. Good night, and see you again. Keep talking sports.